Hey there cats, good time of the day to you and thank you for tuning into my channel. This here is a rather small video with 4 races from Need for Speed The Run. And goddamn, that's the 4th or 5th time I'm installing The Run on my PC. That's a lot. I haven't installed games much better than The Run more than one time. Yet The Run just keeps coming on, and I hope this is the final time. This time I'm just gonna complete those races I haven't completed through my walkthrough, which I've also recorded and uploaded with Tier 1 car. To make it clear, I've completed the whole game with Tier 1 cars, except 4 races where the game doesn't let you to choose the Tier 1 car through the glitch. And there is a way to choose the Tier 1 car in those races via the hex editor. I have long suspected that the way exists. I was lazy to find it on my own because, you know, The Run is far from being a great game. It is it is more than one step away from being a great game, so I didn't want to spend too much time searching through the code of this mess. However, a bit later I've actually found a list of codes that have to be used with the cheat engine. Once again, back in the day I didn't make it through that list of code, with that list of code. Probably because, I don't know, probably because I've had enough of The Run at the moment. That's my great suspicion. I just wanted to get rid of the game. And well, I felt this tingle in my brain once again these days around, so I reinstalled The Run and I actually got into chat engine for like about 10 or 15 minutes, and I've actually figured out how to do it this time. Not all of the codes, mind you. I still cannot spawn the traffic cars to be usable for driving, and I know it is possible. Once again, it should be possible according to the list of code that I found. But I've managed to figure out how to spawn Tier 1 cars in these 4 races, as you can see, and this is more than enough for me. I'm gonna make it through and call it a day. And this is what I'm doing right here. This is the very first race, and I'm finally making it through with a very Tier 1 Pontiac Firebird. Gotta say to you that this first race is probably the most interesting race in the whole game, damn it. I mean, I just love police chatter in this race, I just love the premise, and this first level actually can drag you in. It is the level that actually promises a great game, which is unfortunately is not there. And overall, The Run is very dubious kind of game, you know, very dubious. It has a lot of minuses, but at the same time it has its pluses. It's like, the concept is great. It's like that Cannonball Run movie, and at least one other movie of different name but the same theme, like a race across the US, a giant race across the US, made into a game. The concept sounds great, the execution is awful. Yet still, I feel like I should, you know, complete my original idea and complete every race with Tier 1 car, every race in this story with Tier 1 car. The story sucks, to be honest, you know. Cannonball Run had a great story. The Run, I mean, it is basically the same story, but the characters in it. Jack is a completely unlikable character. The woman who helps him is about the same. Damn it, the antagonists we barely know anything about are much more, you know, likable probably just because we don't know much about them. But Jack, god damn it, I so fucking wish he would have died in that car crusher from the very first cutscene. Oh boy, I just can't stand the man. How could one make a protagonist so unlikable in a racing game where you do not even have to make a protagonist, you know, de facto you can do a racing game without him. Oh boy, I hate Jack, and I hate the fact that we have to play as Jack. There were like 5 other characters, or maybe even more, about 7, that were made up as bosses of the game. They could perhaps make the player able to select any of those without any changes to the, you know, the concept. Probably, you know, make a first mission for every single one of them, but that's about it. And boy, it would have been much better. It would have felt like a fighting game or something, a fighting racing game where you choose your character and make it through the arcade mode to see the final cutscene of the character. It would also give the game a great deal of replayability, but no, they did not. That they made us play as Jack for whatever reason, and fuck that, man. I hate this man. Ugh. So here comes the second race. This one is stage 4 or 5, I believe. Right after we crash our let me elaborate on that. Jack crashes our Firebird. Well, this time he doesn't crash, that he is actually getting arrested by the police. Either way, he loses his first car, and here's our second car. Tyrone Pontiac. Oh boy. I really love this race. There's something ethereal about this nighttime race in Nevada. Shame it's only one race though. Oh. You're one of the strangers, oblivious to the dangers. You follow the purpose, go through the fire circles. I'm among the bright ones, walk the rope and lost the balance. Am I weird enough and amazing? Am I the one you're chasing? What else bugs me is that this track we are racing on, is the same track we've already raced on in the daytime, and there are many examples of these reuses in Need for Speed The Run. Overall, it's, you know, like in those cheap movies where the same shot is... the same scene is being shot from different angles and then reused in different parts of the movie, or better yet, in one part of the movie. And it happens again and again. So overall, Need for Speed The Run is the game which positions itself as kind of AAA movie, but on the surface, or like, how to say it correctly, not on the surface, you know, the opposite. Beneath the surface, it's a very cheap B-movie with the same scenes being shot from different angles and being reused here and there. It's a very cheap B-movie which, for some reason, wants to pose as a AAA. They could simply go away with being a B-movie, but no, they are EA games. They should make AAA titles, of course. They cannot even do a little bit of self-irony or something. They just have to do it being 100% serious. And therefore The Run comes as the movie from Asylum, you know, the one that calls itself Thor. But it is not that Marvel blockbuster, popcorn summer, whatever movie. Even that is bad, but it is even worse than that. It is a knockoff which tries to pose itself as the actual Marvel Thor. If you watch the Thor made by Asylum, you can actually tell that it is actually even funny in some places, but The Run cannot pull off even that kind of so bad it's good kind of stuff. The Run is just bad. I'm not even sure. Once again, yeah, there are some moments, as I've said, there are some moments which are good, and that's why I'm keeping coming back to the game. The tracks are good, a lot of racing tracks are really good, really beautiful. Like that ethereal night race in Nevada. Well, it's actually, I've said it's only one race, but it's actually a whole stage, a nighttime through Nevada, and it is awesome. I like that track where you just race against the clock and something burns on the side of the road. It's amazing, I still remember it. All those years, this track is still imprinted in my memory. But other than that, the game fails to capitalize on its strong sides and just falls flat. As my friend said, when he plays games like this, or when he watches movies like this, which are obviously bad but had some strong sides here and there, he tells to himself, well, at least somebody of those people who made this stuff actually tried, actually put some effort into it. And yeah, I can say the same thing about the run. I can say the same thing about the run. Pardon me. So yeah, I can say the same thing about the run. At least some guys actually put some effort into the game. Most obviously, the people who made tracks actually put some effort in the game, and I'm not sure whose fault is that the tracks are used over and over. But I guess not the people who made the tracks. I believe the people who made the tracks, they were like paid to make an X amount of tracks, and they've made it, and they've earned their money. But the guys who actually paid those money, now they could have actually ordered a couple more tracks and actually could pay those people who actually put some effort into those tracks some more money. But no, I bet they've actually decided to go cheap and, we'll actually just reuse the stuff those people already made. No need to pay them over again, right? Wrong. They should have paid a bit more and made some more tracks, so I would actually play a good game and not make, compromise. Telling myself all the time that I'm playing it for the tracks and for the rumble of the engine. That was risky. So yeah, I could actually just play a good game and not point at pluses, compromise with minuses and stuff. I really can't recommend the run to anyone, It's a good game if you are willing to mess up with the code a bit, use glitches and cheat engine in order to choose your favorite car for the races. Yeah, it can give you a certain amount of positive emotions, and I'm getting ones right here. Yeah, I'm actually getting positive emotions right now. Well, probably not right now during the commentary, because I'm recording commentary separately from the gameplay, but while I was playing I was getting my share of positive emotions, right? But if you are not willing to put some effort into making the game to provide you some positive emotions, it will most likely provide you none of those. That's bad. That's just bad, But well, what can we do, right? So well, this is the last race I wish to record. I actually recommend you to watch this video once again without commentaries, because I actually put some good music in here. Some custom music. I always put custom, well, not always, but I very often put custom music in my videos, and there is always a link for the no commentary version in the game. No commentary version of the same video in the description. And there is always video, and there is always a link, pardon me, and there is always a link for the version with the commentary in the description of the version without commentary, So yeah, if you are not familiar with my channel, it is always there. Check out the description, listen to the music, have your fun! Have your fun! Oh boy, I bet that's about the only thing left to do in this world, because it ain't gonna get anyhow better as far as I can see. On this somewhat somber note, I have to end my video, so yo, have your fun! And if you like this video, stay tuned for more. Thanks for being with me, cats! Good luck!